She has become one of our most active speakers. And we tell them day one that you're going to get to the place in your life where you're going to want to tell your story because you're going to be so proud of what you've overcome. And I know you are. And I want to tell you what I tell you every time you guys speak is that you sharing your story tonight is going to help somebody. It may not be the same circumstances, but everybody here is going through something.
And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to the donors, because if it wasn't for you, I would be out on the streets and I'd be either dead or back on drugs. But because of what you guys do for us, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Lives changed. My life changed.
Give them a little bit of that story. Where were you? What was going on in your life before you came into the South County Lighthouse? Went from the South County Lighthouse to Mission Academy. I want to talk about that a little bit. But what was going on in your life before you came to the South County Lighthouse?
Well, I never thought I'd be homeless. I came from a good family, but I experienced drugs, and that was my life. I was in the dark for a long time. And then I experienced deaths in my family. I lost my father in 2005. I lost my daughter in 2009. Then my mother passed away in 2019. While all that was happening, I stayed in drugs. I was in other drugs, and I was in the dark. I was such in the dark, and I was like, you know what? This is my life. Kept doing it. Nothing prevailed. I was like, well, what am I going to do with this? So I finally said, you know what? I need it. Jesus, I need you. I surrendered to him. I said, Jesus, I need your help. I don't know what else to do. So then I got a phone call from the hotline, or the hot team, and I got a place at the Lighthouse in South County. Stayed there for 30 days, and I didn't know what else to do. I was supposed to go to another rescue mission or another program, and I knew right then and there, that's not where I'm supposed to be. So I ended up going back to the Lighthouse saying, give me some more resources, because I don't want to be at that place where you sent me. That's not where Jesus wanted me to be. So I had a test negative for about a week, and my advocate came in on her days off, and I gave her my word that I would test clean that last day. It was a Tuesday, September 3rd. She said, test for me, and I said, all right. Came out negative. She's like, pack your stuff, get downtown, and get yourself a bed. And I'm like, okay, where am I going? She said, you're going to the mission. And I said, amen. This is exactly where I needed to go.
That's great. To give you guys a little bit of backstory, we call the downtown program Mission Academy. You're a student, you live with us for 12 months. We take care of all your expenses, but you gotta get up every day, you gotta work the program. You gotta go to class, you gotta do your own side job, there's expectations, and we got a lot of rules, don't we?
Oh yeah, there's lots of rules. We have chores too.
The Lighthouse is our triage. So think MASH. Remember that show? Think the triages are MASH units. We're just trying to eliminate your current crisis. Let's get you stabilized. And once we get you stabilized, then we'll figure out where you go next. So you
Well, for me, it was like, I was such in the dark. I went to the Lighthouse. I saw the light, finally.
Good.
And then when I went to the mission, I got there, I was scared. I was really scared, and I didn't know what to expect. So I was like, is this for me? I didn't know if I really wanted to stay there. Then I got to know the program, I got to know the people, and then I said, this is where I need to be. And from there, I learned more about Jesus, because I only knew who he was and what he did, but I didn't know exactly what he did for us sinners. And I was like, wow, he went through a lot. So I owe my life to Jesus, and I owe my life to him for what he's done in my life. He saved me 3 times. I was supposed to die when I gave birth to my youngest son. I had a stroke and an aneurysm. Then I had heart surgery, and that was the last straw. And I was like, you know what? I need to start getting my life together. And I stayed the program, did the classes. Because of everything you've done for the rescue mission and what it's done for me, it saved my life. I prayed and I prayed to bring my family back to me, bring my kids back to in my life. And now it's happening because I've stayed my time at the Rescue Mission. My year is up. I'm going to get my relationship back with my sister in Arizona. I'm going to be able to live with her. My kids are starting to come to talk to me, gain a relationship. You know, when I was at the mission, I worked for the Padres. I worked their season. And the first day that I worked was on my mother's birthday. That was amazing. And then on my daughter's birthday, which was in July 13th, me and my daughter are talking. She came to my job and looked for me. And that was a blessing. Also, when I was at the mission, I got baptized. On my daughter's birthday, which my daughter that passed away, was a rebirth for me. So things are changing in my life, and it's all for the grace of God and because of all of you. Thank you for letting me do this program, and thanks for your donations. If it wasn't for you, I'd be out of the streets.
Well, I'm about to give you a job in development if keep it up, so pretty good.
Well, I want to work for you guys, so don't worry. I'm going to come back in 6 months.
Well, I think we have a position here I'm trying to fill, so good timing. So, one more question, and Rita just want you to know that not everybody that walks into the front door of Mission Academy takes it as seriously as you did. You took advantage of it, and as much as we wanted to help you, you had to want to help yourself.
Exactly.
And so, on behalf of your whole community, we are just so proud of what you overcome in your life, aren't we? Yeah. It's a long road, isn't it? Yes, it is. So tell them what you're doing now.
Now because I'm out of the mission now, I'm going to be moving to Arizona with my sister, and I'm hoping to get into the Phoenix Rescue Mission out there. Maybe get my feet wet and, learn the ropes and then come back.
Okay, good.
I'm going to spread my wings. I'm going to go ahead and just, learn what life is, enjoy life, spread my wings and say, you know what? Have faith, keep your hopes up. Anyway, if anyone can do it, I did it, anybody can gain their life back.
Ted, let's make sure that we get her information to the Phoenix Rescue Mission. We know those guys really, really well, and they're going to be getting one of our events, so we'll see if there's some opportunities. Last question. What would you say to, we think there's 20,000 people sleeping on the streets right now.
Right.
What would you say to somebody that you saw sleeping on the streets that was in a similar circumstance as you found yourself in a couple years ago?
Do you want to make a change?
Do you want to make a change?
Yes. Are you willing to change your life now? Get off the streets. Follow me. I'll show you where to go. Because there's no other program like the Rescue Mission. I hear other things and I'm like, I don't like those. If it wasn't for the Rescue Mission, I would fail. I know I would. But being in a year program with them, with you guys, kept me a year and a month sober. Because it brought me my family back.
Rita, we're expecting you to do great things. And we believe God's going to use you in a great way. Rita Dean, everybody.